Hey, my beautiful Vibes fam, welcome back to my channel where good food and, of course, some good vibes is a must. Welcome back to another video. Today, we'll be making some stew peas with chicken foot, and here are my beautiful little bitty ingredients that I will be using. So, let's jump right into it, and, of course, start with the peas. So I had the peas soaking for some hours with about 6 cloves of garlic, and I added some pimento, and we're gonna cook this for about half an hour first. So I forgot something very important. So normally we would be using some pig's tail, and it would bring out the saltiness. But since we don't have that, since that's not what we're doing, we're going to add some salt, a good amount of salt, so that the peas can absorb the salt, right? To really give it a nice taste. And then we put it back to cook for 30 minutes. So let's season our chicken foot. Now, you do not have to do it this way. You can just put the chicken foot to cook without putting any seasoning on it. But of course, you guys know I love to season anything that I'm cooking. So yeah, voila, that's it. So of course, after 30 minutes, the peas wasn't ready. So I added some more water. There, the color is coming along, and we're gonna put it back to cook. So this is 20 minutes later. It is looking better, right? Looking like it is cooking. You can see some look harder than some, but let's test it. That's the only way to know. So of course, they weren't working with me. They didn't want to get juke, but there I juke one, and it was hard. And of course, I like to squeeze the peas, so I'm gonna take one, squeeze it, very tough. So put it back, and we're going to continue to cook it. So I'm adding some more hot water. Always use hot water. And yeah, we're gonna cook it for an additional 20 minutes. And this is it, looking better. You can tell that this definitely is there, well, to where I want it. So I don't want it to be like completely cook. I want it to be like halfway, a little more than halfway cooked, right? Because we remember, we still have the pig we still have the chicken foot to add to it, and here I'm adding them, by the way. So yeah, add your chicken foot, and we're gonna cook this now for, at first we're going to cook it for 20 minutes, a nice 20 minutes. But this varies depending on how soft yours is, really. Vibes fam, do you see how good this looks? Yes, it is getting there. The chicken foot is absorbing the color of the peas, right? And going to get that nice beautiful color. So here I'm adding 400 ml of coconut milk, right? And now I'm gonna go in with some goodies. So of course, some pimento seed, some Lorry's seasoning salt, and some adobo seasoning, about a tablespoon of grated ginger. What else did I add? Oh, and let's add all my niceness, some sweet peppers, all the colors, onion, scallion, and thyme. And I beat up the scallion, like, take something and kind of crush it. Right, so now we're going to try to get those, like, combine everything and get all those nice little veggies and stuff to the bottom of the pot, because you don't just want them to be at the top, right? You need to get them down into the bottom of the pot. And by the way, Vibes Sam, do not like add a lot of water all at once, because you need for the peas. If you have a good peas though, when as it cook, as it go along the way, it definitely will give a nice color. But if you have too much water in there, because I'm not going to use any cornstarch, by the way, I added some pepper flakes, not going to use any cornstarch, so just take time with the water. So we're gonna cover this. Look at beautiful. So that was for 15 minutes. So I cooked it for 15 minutes, and then now I'm adding the spinners. I'll link the video down below of how I made them. But yeah, just roll up your spinners, spin your spinners, and add your spinners to the pot. And then of course we're gonna cook it for an additional about 7 minutes or so, because these are tiny dumplings, they don't take long to cook. Look at beautiful Vybz. Some this don't look good. Look how lush it looks. So good, so good. By the way, if you have like a scotch bonnet pepper, like a whole pepper, you can put in there. I tend to go, just try to add a little bit of pepper, because my babies have to eat this, right? And especially my daughter, she's not about the pepper life. So yeah, look at that. That looks so good. That looks so good. Yes. So yeah, Vybz, you see, you don't want to add too much water all at once. I'm adding some black pepper, by the way, because as I said, you want it to not only keep the color, or to get to the darker color, but also if you're not gonna add any cornstarch or a flour slurry or anything, then you need it to naturally get thick. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And Vybz, Sam, I promise you, when I say I didn't add any cornstarch, nothing, absolutely nothing. This is all the peas by itself, just the peas and everything that you saw me put in the pot. That is what it is. It's just that the way to control it is to take time with the water. Do not add a lot of water, right? And when it dry down, then you add water, but then just a little bit, as I said. And yeah, and then the coconut milk. So right before you add the coconut milk, make sure that it kind of dry down, right? And yeah, look at beautiful. It looks so good. Vybz, Sam, this looks so good. You need a plate. And by the way, I'm just teasing you, of course. Here it is, Vybz, Sam. I am just showing you me dishing it out. Look at it. So good. Of course, you have to send this to Auntie Pringles. Hit share, send it to a friend, send it to mama, send it to papa, send it to everybody. Ooh, and look at those spinners. Look at it. But yeah, Vybz, Sam, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and comment down below and tell me, what would you have this with? What would you have it with? For me, white rice and fried plantain and maybe some shred cabbage or something like that, right? But thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and run over on Instagram and follow me. Thank you. God bless you.